Do you swear that the evidence about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, raise your right hand and say, so help me God.
So help me God. I'd like to apologise and say that there's not a moment, and there hasn't been a moment since this tragedy happened, that I haven't thought about your family. I wake up every morning, you're the first people I think of, the first people I pray for. I can't imagine the pain and the sorrow and the emptiness that I've caused you and your family. I was simply trying to protect Reeva. I can promise that when she went to bed that night, she felt loved. I've tried to put my words on paper many, many times to write to you, but no words would ever suffice. I'm scared to sleep. For several reasons, but I have terrible nightmares about things that happen at night, where I wake up and I can smell blood, and I wake up to being terrified. If I hear a noise, I wake up just in a complete state of terror. To a point that I'd rather not sleep than fall asleep and wake up like that. In April last year, I'd lost a significant amount of weight, and from my care of my family, I sought medical advice to start medication for sleeping. Reeva was still awake, or she was obviously not sleeping. She rolled over to me and she said, "Can't you sleep, my baba?" And I said, "No, I can't." And I got out on my side of the bed. I've made a terrible mistake, and
you made a mistake.
That's correct.
You killed a person. That's what you did, isn't it?
I made a mistake.
You killed Reeva Steenkamp. That's what you did.
I made a mistake, my lady.
You're repeating it 3 times. What was your mistake?
My mistake is that I took Reeva's life, my lady.
You killed her. You shot and killed her. Won't you take responsibility for that?
I did, my lady.
Now say it then. Say yes. I shot and killed Reeva Steenkamp.
I did, my lady.
Okay.
My life is on the line, my lady, and I need to answer and understand the questions that are being posed to me.
Yes.
I'm trying to answer them in the best manner I can. I didn't shoot at someone. I didn't shoot or intend to kill anyone. When I heard a noise, I believed that there was someone at that point already in the toilet, because I'd heard the door slam. When I heard the noise come from the toilet, I believed that a person was coming out, or persons were coming out to attack me.
Okay.
I didn't have time to think about what I was doing. I didn't discharge the firearm, my lady. That's why I didn't plead. That's why I pleaded not guilty.
And is it still? And sitting where you're sitting now, you did not discharge that firearm.
That's correct, my lady.
But it cannot be. You had the firearm when the shot went off.
That's correct, my lady.
So is that not discharging?
I physically didn't discharge the firearm, my lady. The firearm went off when it was in my position, but I didn't have my finger, and I don't remember having my finger on the trigger. I think we were both negligent, my lady. I shouldn't have taken a firearm under the table. It was the incorrect thing to do. And Mr. Fresco was negligent in giving it to me, my lady,
but
with a magazine in and a roundup. She would have been terrified, my lady, but I don't think that would have lent her to scream out. I think that she would have kept quiet for that reason. If I was shouting and I was approaching the toilet, and I was approaching the bathroom and she was in the toilet, then I'd presume that she would think that the danger's coming closer to her. So why would she shout out?
She wasn't scared of anything, except you. She wasn't scared of an intruder. She was scared of you.
It's not true, my lady. There are many times that I'm haunted by what she probably thought in the last moments that she lived. There are many, many times. I did not fire at Reeva. My defense is, as I said, my lady, I heard the noise and I didn't have time to interpret it, and I fired my firearm out of fear, my lady. Because I never intended to shoot, my lady, and I didn't want the person to know that I was armed or what my position was. I didn't want to scare them and maybe have them react in a more hostile way towards me. At the time, I couldn't think of any other words to say except for get out and for Reeva to phone the police. Those were the two lines that I remember distinctively repeating. I sat over her, I crouched down over her, my lady, and I put my arm underneath her, my left arm underneath her right arm, and I checked to see if she was breathing or if she had a pulse. And then I didn't feel that she did, so I just sat, I pulled her onto me, and then I heard her breathing, my lady, and so I immediately tried to pick her up and get her out of the toilet. I placed her halfway between the toilet and the bathroom in the frame, and I tried to pick her up, but I couldn't pick her up. I then moved her into the bathroom. When I saw Reeva there, I was broken, I was overcome by just sadness. Yes, I talked to her, I was crying, I was talking to her all the time. I was saying, baby, please hold on. Jesus, please help me. I was praying for her.